Hey guys, I hope you're having a great morning. I wanted to hop on this morning and talk to you guys about this. Deliverance in our lives doesn't always feel good. You guys remember the story of the Israelites and how God went to deliver them from Egypt. You know, I'm sure in their hearts when they were in that wilderness season, they were crying out to God and saying, "Why have you forgotten us?" And God was looking at them and he was going, "I know it's uncomfortable. I know it feels painful, but you guys are actually in the middle of your deliverance right now. At the moment when it feels the most uncomfortable, at the moment when it feels the most uncertain, you are in the midst of what I am calling you to." I mean, you've got to think about it from the Israelites' perspective. In Egypt, it may not have been great food, but it was reliable food. It may not have been a great way that they were being treated, but they knew what to expect, you guys. They had reliable housing. They had all this stuff. And then suddenly God says to them, it's time to get out of captivity. And they're sent into this wilderness season. And suddenly their mindsets are being challenged. Suddenly they're having to learn how to use their faith to, receive things from the Lord and to expect good things from God. Suddenly they're having to change old mindsets and patterns that had been so ingrained in them that were unhealthy. And that process, you guys, a lot of the time is uncomfortable in our lives. And so sometimes God will allow us to sit in circumstances that are less than comfortable so that he can pull out those attributes that are needed in us so that we can thrive when we hit that season of breakthrough in our personal lives. So again, deliverance in our lives isn't always comfortable. The Israelites were probably thinking, "God, why have you abandoned us? This is so different than we thought it would be." And I want to tell you guys, the people who reach their promised land are those who don't give up in the midst of transition. Transition was never supposed to be your final resting place. It was never supposed to be the place where you settle in your personal life. But you've got to keep in mind, if God is walking you through a wilderness season, the only reason he is doing that is to bring you and to equip you for a place of promise on the other side. I hope you guys have a great morning. Remember, God has not forgotten you, and I will talk to you soon.